Okay, welcome everyone to this Facebook Live. I know it's been a while since I had my last live on the group. I apologize. I've had a lot of different projects that I will talk to you about later on. But for today, I'm very pleased to welcome Britta. Hi, Britta.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Britta is a student at Live English. I think you started in January. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So Britta has been learning with us for a few months, and you've been also taking part of different activities that we offer at Live English, the club, and obviously the English writing workshop. And that's the reason why we're inviting you now, because you actually won the prize that came with the workshop, and wanted to hear more about your experience from that. But before we dive into it, maybe tell us in a few words who you are, where you're from, and maybe why you thought about why do you feel the need to get into learning English and improving your English?
Yeah, I'm from Germany, and I joined the English school because I speak English during my holidays, but because of COVID, I had to cancel the holidays, and then I had a Zoom with my Scottish friends. And I suddenly realized the words were on the tip of my tongue, but I couldn't speak any longer. So my friend, she was so confused, and she said, "What happened to your English? It's gone." And I said, "Yeah, I don't know. I have to do something." And we wanted to do some Zoom calls, but I realized friends are very bad teacher because they don't correct you. You just see on the face expression, the face is turning from neutral to confused. So you know, okay, you are talking nonsense. But yeah, that's why I joined the school.
I understand. Okay. And can you tell us a little bit about your experience with your private teacher? How you feel it's helping you improve your English?
Oh, my private teacher is perfect.
This is Rochelle, right?
Yes. I tried out 3 teachers because at the beginning I wasn't sure which teacher would suit me best, but Rochelle, she's really pushing me forward because she's quite strict and she's correcting me, and we have a lovely time, and we have the same hobbies, and we love reading, and so there is so much to talk about it. And when she corrects me, it's not like I feel like, oh no, mistake, but it's really helping me.
Absolutely, that's the whole point of the private lessons, and corrections are actually very important, but at the same time they have to be measured. We want you to talk. We're not going to correct you every 5 seconds, but at the same time we want to give you the tools to improve. So it's a fine balance to find, and we work a lot with our teachers to find the right way to correct our students. Great. And I know you're also a big fan of the club, of the Live English Club. Can you tell us a little bit more about your experience with that?
Well, yeah, the club is a fun way to improve your listening to English because there are so many members from different countries. And that's exactly what I need, because usually I need my English during holidays. So I meet many people from Europe. So that's very helpful for me. And there's always one topic you can choose. And I choose always something for leisure, not for work. And so there's so much to talk about. And I like the way that everyone has the chance to say something. And even if you don't want, you are forced to speak. And that's exactly what I needed. Yeah.
Okay. Do you? So you said you choose the topic based on interest that you have. Could you tell us a few of the Live English clubs you went to, the topics that were covered there?
Well, I went to globalization, and that was quite interesting because you have so
Hello?
much. Do you hear me? I'm still here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
And I joined the club with talking about families, which was very good to learn all the vocabulary from your relatives. And I joined, what else did I do? I forgot the name. Not a vacation, but staycation.
Staycations.
Staycation.
Yes, yes, that was a good topic.
Yes.
Very current. Okay. And right, so then, and that's the reason why I brought you to this live. You took part in the live English writing workshop. So this is something that is quite new, and you came to the second session of this workshop that our teacher Shane was facilitating. So how do you feel it helped you with your writing skills, with your English writing skills?
Well, first of all, I must admit, I thought writing, I'm not a very keen writer in English, but during the workshop, I realized I was not writing very much because I didn't know how to do it. And now I think writing is great. And so I must say it gave me the confidence that I can write. I am able to write, and I can, well, usually I was writing only short comments on Facebook, and that's all. And if I wrote something longer, I had the feeling, oh, I must say, oh, sorry, I'm not a native speaker, and I hope you understand me. And this feeling is gone. I just know how to express myself, and I can write down very quickly, and it sounds good. It's not like 3 months ago where I was thinking, oh, what shall I write? Oh, I rewrite it. It doesn't sound good still. What shall I do? And now I have the confidence to write. Yeah, that's it.
Right. So it unlocked the confidence. Yeah, you were feeling a little bit uncomfortable writing, and because of the practice you got in the writing workshop, then
exactly.
you know you can do it.
Yes.
What can you tell us about the atmosphere in the group? I know there was a lot of fun with Shane.
Yeah, it was, and the atmosphere was just great because, as you mentioned, the Life English Club and the individual lessons, and the workshop combines both. So you have the teacher, you can ask questions, and the teacher explains you everything, and then you have the group and the interaction, and it's very helpful because they sometimes ask questions you might have later. And so it's very effective, and you learn so much. And yeah, the group was so good. I was looking forward to every Thursday evening, and it was so nice to meet everyone again.
Right. Excellent. Now, the writing workshop is a series of 3 sessions of an hour and a half each. What do you feel about this? Is an hour and a half too much, or was it easy? And
it was my first impression. I thought, oh, 90 minutes, that's a long time, especially after having individual lessons where you think 30 minutes are exactly the time your brain is focused. But the time flew by. We had a good mixture between writing and listening and practicing and talking to each other. So it was always, when Shane said, oh, time is over, it was like, oh, 90 minutes? They just flew by. So that was, I think it's the perfect timing.
Great. Well, time flies when you have fun, and when you know you're learning and you improve. So I'm really happy, and I have to say that you were a fantastic student in this workshop. Like you took on all the assignments that we gave you, and you went the extra mile. And I know that one of the tasks was to write in the study box in our member area where we have all the articles, and write a comment on the different article, not just a comment of one line, but really like a paragraph of what you feel about the topic. And what you wrote was really, really good quality, and we could feel you put a lot of effort in that. So congratulations. That's really, I think you will. I mean, as we said, to improve your writing, you need to write, and there's no secret, practice, 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 and you did it really in a great way. So I hope you will continue writing, okay? Because I think it's a great habit to have if you can write. I will say every day. I know it's not that easy to do it every day, but at least a few times a week, write a paragraph on an article that you've read in English. That's just going to be a fantastic way to improve your skills even more. Yes. And when you improve your writing skills, you improve your English in general, because it's just all the skills, writing, speaking, they're all linked together, and it glows on all the different skills that you have in English. So I'm really happy you took this course, and that you did a really great job on it. So what would you tell? I mean, we don't have a writing workshop yet scheduled, but we will probably in the near future. What would you tell people are listening to us who might want to improve their writing skills, but they don't really know how? What would you tell them about the workshop? Is it how would you encourage them to take part in this workshop?
Well, I would say just go for it, because it gives you so much freedom to express yourself, and if you know how to write, you feel much more confident, and even like me, if you think you don't need it, you can handle your small comments. It's so much better to know what you are doing, and you are so much quicker, and all the skills you get, the writing skills, are amazing, and the worksheets with all the transition words, they are so great. So right. I now feel when I write, it sounds good.
Okay, thank you. We do, in the course, you get access to a lot of resources that we prepared for you, so that after the course, when we're not there to help you, you have all the tools that you need to write properly in English. So I'm really happy you enjoyed the workshop. It was a pleasure having you. And we are offering this month a new kind of course it's going to be the first one that we're going to publish, and it's going to be about how to negotiate in English. And we feel like negotiation is a skill that everyone should learn, because there's a lot of different tips you can get to make your life a lot easier, because negotiating is everywhere, not just in business. Could be with your kids, could be with family, could be with friends, could be with colleagues, and knowing, or even when you go to a shop to buy something, and knowing how to negotiate is a great skill to have. And knowing how to negotiate in English is, a double advantage when you go to learn that. So we are offering a masterclass. That's going to be a 2-hour lesson, a one-time lesson masterclass, where we're going to teach you, and Rachel is going to be the teacher who's going to facilitate the course. We're going to teach you how to negotiate in English, the different ways, the different expressions you can use, and how to get to a win-win situation. So that's going to be next on the calendar. So 27th of April, that's when we're going to have the masterclass. And actually this week we are offering a free spot to this masterclass. And so we'll be publishing on Facebook and in the newsletter how you can get a free spot to this masterclass, and it's going to be an Instagram challenge. So stay tuned, and Britta, you can try to participate also if you'd like to improve your negotiation skills. I would be happy to have you in the competition. We're gonna have a raffle where we're gonna select one person who will win the prize. So in any case, Britta, thank you so much for being here, for telling us your story, telling us what you learned from your lessons with us with Live English. And we're really, really happy to have you as a student. You show a lot of energy, a lot of energy, I feel you really want to work on your English, and it's really amazing to see. So thank you. I know tomorrow is back to work for you, right? Back to teaching. You're a teacher with high school students, right? So good luck for that. And I hope we'll have another live, hopefully next week on the Facebook group. So thank you, everyone, and thank you, Britta. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.